All right, I'm back, folks, and I want to talk today about a firearm that I'm going to go and test and shoot to the range. And it's a gun that gets lost in translation with new AR pistols, the new fancy pistols coming out, the more 2011 high velocity rounds and pistols and such. There's a firearm that I think gets not talked about enough, one of the ultimate home defense firearms, and that is the shotgun. And what I'm going to take today is the shotgun from Beretta, and it is the 1301 Tactical. Now, I'm a shotgun fan, and I actually have the Benelli M4, which I thought was the creme brulee of all shotguns. Mine has the pistol grip, and it is remarkable. But in speaking of the Benelli, after I got it, I had to change the grip. I had to put the extended tube on the firearm, and I had to get the bigger charging handle because it didn't have a very large one. This firearm already has the extended tube. The grip on it I like very much. It has that Talon sandpaper Velcro tape grip, and it's got about the same size charging handle as I had to buy for my Benelli. I wish that they would have came a little higher on the texture of the grip. As you can see, the grip here, if they would have went up one more where you keep your thumb and maybe finger, I would have thought more of it. But after I went to a particular gun range and saw this and picked it up and just wanted to, play around and handle it a little bit, and I thought, oh my gosh, that is like half the weight of my Benelli. That is crazy. 12 gauge and half the weight. Which, realistically, I think the Benelli is about 8 pounds. This one, I think, is a little over 6. So a couple pounds difference is a lot when handling such. But it feels great, it handles great, and it's light. So we'll see the kind of recoil and kickback once we get to the range and try it out. Like I said, I haven't shot this one yet. I have the Benelli. Sometime I'll have to compare the two and shoot them together. But it feels great. I mean, like I said, it is light, and compared to my Benelli, realistically it feels about half the weight. But I'm very excited to give this a shot and see what kind of results we get out of it. So off to the range to Shooter's Roost, and let's try this sucker out. Okay, thanks. Let me thank Shooter's Roost for allowing me to come out and shoot and review firearms in their facility. Thank you very much. All right, we're back here at Shooter's Roost and getting ready to try out the 1301 Tactical Beretta shotgun. So here she is, and let's see how it performs, okay? That is a monster. Let's reload and try again. All right, reload it again. We're gonna shoot for the head this time, head area, and see how this one does, okay? How can you not love that? What do you think about that? I think that's all right.
Wow.
How you like it?
I like it. Pretty impressive, really.
All right, got the Beretta reloaded one last time. I got the old style target up that we used to seeing. The old gangster with the gun pointed at you. So we're going to see if we can knock the gun out of his hand. Let's find out. Yeah, I think he would have dropped the gun. So this thing is very nice. The gun, like any 12 gauge, it's got a little kick, but that thing is superb. All right, back from Shooter's Roost and shooting at the range, shooting the 1301 tactical, and it was outstanding. It performed better than I had hoped so. It was precise, accuracy was spot on, fantastic. I even had, of course, Earl, the owner of Shooters, come out and try it. His words were the same, and it was phenomenal. It was fantastic. Like I said beforehand, is half the weight, and being a lighter shotgun 12 gauge than the Benelli, I assumed and thought that it would probably have some more recoil, and it didn't. Recoil wasn't bad at all, but it was and reacted better than I had actually hoped for. So shout out to Beretta for making this firearm, because I was able to get this off Gun Broker for, of course, less than what you can find it at the store. But those of you that are possibly interested in this, Beretta actually makes a one very similar. It's called the A300, Beretta A300. It's almost identical, just kind of like your SIG Legion versus the, SIG Spectre or Macro or something like that. Very similar, but these have the little bit more specialties as maybe the A300 does. But A300 is almost identical than this, and of course it's cheaper. But this has the sights were on point. They have the white dot in the rear and front on the iron sights. They have an optic ready system right here. It is ported up in here and underneath, possibly for flashlight or something of that nature to go on this. But as far as shotgun and self-defense, honestly, I would probably get this over the Benelli M4. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love my Benelli. It is fantastic. I even have it with the pistol grip. But this thing was, by far outstanding. Like I said, as far as self-gun usage or self-defense usage, it would be fantastic for in the home or whatever you want to do with it. Really, because somebody break in and you can't see anywhere from here to the end of the doorway, which might be anywhere from 10 to 15 feet, with a firearm, and it being nighttime, you can't see it. You have probably some buckshot or 00 in this thing, and you're gonna nail them. It's just that simple, whether you can see them or not. And that's why the shotgun, which is not reviewed or talked about as much, is phenomenal for home defense. And with this being as light as it is, I mean it is a fantastic piece, and it's shot the same. So if interested, the Beretta 1301 Tactical, by far, it outperformed what I thought it probably would. It also, like I said, it makes an A300, which is very close. It feels the same. I felt it of it as well. It probably doesn't shoot as well, maybe, or as fast as the 1301, but both are very similar and very much to look for. So if you have one of these or have any comments, please subscribe and message me about this shotgun. But all in all, a piece that if you are into or like shotguns, even if you're not, you pick up this and go fire this one, and I'm sure that you will be. But check it out, subscribe, leave your comments below, and I'll see you on the next firearm. Okay, thanks a lot.